Hi, Martin here. Today I'm going to show you how to repair these LED tail lights, these aftermarket ones. You can see right there I've got one that's burnt out, and these things, they're supposed to last 50,000 hours or whatever they claim, and they don't. This is actually my second set. I went from a clear lens to a smoked lens to match the ones that I put up front. And a matter of fact, the one on the other side of the old set that I had two that burnt out. There's actually only one that affected both of them. They must be like in a series circuit. So by replacing the one, I was able to get both of them to work. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove this, show you how you can repair these. They are not meant to be repaired because they don't make any way to take the bulbs or the circuit boards out of these things. But we spend good money for them. You ought to be able to repair them, right? So let's get started. I'll start by removing it. Just pull the two screws out right here on the side. Go. And then we got to simply just unplug it. Pull back the locking tab there. Push right here. There we go. Alright, we're going to start by just removing these three screws. And pry that grommet out of there and slide it on back, like so. Okay, now you can see the electric board in there, kind of. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and unplug these just to get these out of the way. And now we've got to get in here to be able to repair that LED in here. Okay, now using a Dremel tool with a wand, and this is actually a metal cut-off blade. It works fine for plastic. You could use one with a serrated edge like a saw blade as well. Alright, next we got to remove these two screws. And the bulb we're after, or the LED, would be this one right here. Now I don't know if you can see that right here. This wire here says it's positive, and over here it says it's positive. So this one here is negative. So what we got to do to repair this, what would make it easier if we unsolder this and take this circuit board out. Okay, this is the bulb we're after right here. I'm grabbing a hold of the bottom of the bulb. There. Got it pulled out. Now, of course, to do the repair, we got to get yourself some LEDs. I got a whole bag here off of eBay, 100 of them for $5.50. Right here in the States, didn't take but a few days to get them. Now, what I'm using here is one of the little coin batteries, like you find in a garage door remote, stuff like that. It's a 3-volt battery, and by taking the positive side of the battery, just like that, and then if you put it in backwards, it won't work. So these LEDs are polarity sensitive. You got to get them in right, or they're not going to work. All right, here on the circuit board, if you look carefully, right there, this is where one of the wires was soldered on. You can see the little positive symbol right there. That's positive on this side, going down to this side of the LED. There you can see the little negative symbol right there. So this makes this a negative side of the LED. So we know we've got to put positive on that side. Okay, by placing the battery in here, you can see that this is the positive side of the battery. That tells us this is the positive side of the LED. And we know that this leg of the LED has to go in on this side of the circuit board. That way we know we get it in correctly. Okay, I've placed the LED into the holes. There we go. And once I heated that up, it pushed right through. Okay. Now I'm just going to get a little bit of solder here. There we go. Okay, now that part of the repair is done. Okay, now place the circuit board back in here. Just like so. I can see the positive symbol right down here on this circuit board. I got the positive wire right here. All I got to do is solder it back onto the positive over here. I'm going to get a little help here. This needle nose. Alright. Now before I put the piece of plastic back in there, plug it in and we'll see if it's working fine. Alright. That in. And there we have it. There we go. Back to working. Alright. Now we'll get this sealed back up again. I'll show you how to do that. Alright, what I got here, I got myself a Harbor Freight plastic welder. Kind of basically a soldering iron in a way. And what I'm going to do is melt some of this plastic back into there. And it comes with like these little plastic welding rods. Now, I've used this quite a bit and it does work pretty nice. Just want to get some plastic on this here. Okay, we'll position this back into place. Now you don't necessarily have to weld this all the way around, because what happens if we get another bulb that burns out? And what you could do is do it in several places, come back with some black silicone or clear silicone, just something to seal this up again. I'm just going to use some ultra black I got here. Seal that back up. That's about it right there. Alright, return this little vent back to where it was. Screw this piece plastic back in. Alright, this is ready to be reinstalled. Plug it back in, push the locking tab, install the 2 screws. Alright, well, got it all back together, it's working again. And, thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button down below and that little bell symbol right next to it. That way you get notifications of any new videos I got coming out. All right, thanks for watching.